Up, guys? Back in today with more Nippon Sangoku. This time of episode 12, I believe, the season finale. Really excited for this. Love this show so far. I think it's been incredible right from episode 1. Had very high expectations from episode 1, and very gladly it did meet those every other episode. I thought, to be honest with you, I say this a lot that there's a lot of one episode wonders, but honestly, in recent years, I struggle to think of many kind of one episode wonders actually. There was a couple seasons ago with that sci-fi show about, I won't get into it, but yeah, there was a few months ago. But other than that, there really hasn't been too many of those. That they're kind of good at making sure the rest of the quality of the series is just as good as the first episode. And again, very much the case here. Love this, love the strategy, love the comedy. The action's been nice, but yeah, the characters have been fantastic. I think that's one of the biggest selling points for me, honestly, is the character writing and just how awful some of them are, but how motivational and like how far you're on the character side and such. And last week was absolutely phenomenal in regards to having you guys know terrible with the names, but our main character kind of persuade the emperor to actually retreat the troops, but not really kind of retreat the troops. So we'll see how that goes down today. And yeah, we'll get straight into it. Yeah, you guys know I'm absolutely terrible with the names. I remember Yoshitsune just because of the fucking persona in Persona 4, which is just like incredibly overpowered. I think it's Hasu Tobi, is it? Just Hasu Tobi and everything. Absolutely. I wonder if that will be a part of the next the Persona 4 remake. Hey, different opening. Same song, of course. I'm glad they're putting these together. I think that probably should have been the deal from the get-go, honestly. Not quite got the kind of like One Piece Bleach issue where there's like 5 minutes of recaps at the start, but yeah. It kind of makes a bit more sense for Bleach and One Piece because they're very long running shows, but when I did watch Bleach initially, that was the biggest issue I had with Bleach, was the fact there was 5 minutes of fucking recap before anything happened. Yeah, we did see them get the good news. Aoteru, that was the name I was looking for. Not a name I hear very often, or at all, actually. And now is one of those times. No, just give it a second. The smart guys here will take the news well. An angel's just walked in. Nice to see him up and about. I say these boys are struggling. That's a hell of a quote. Oh, almost just pinched my finger between my chair and my desk. Asama. That guy, really. Tremendous effort, what you say. The guy did nothing. He just delivered the news. Well, you say that. You gave him the kind of info. Yes, he done a hell of a job figuring it out, honestly. Like, that was ridiculous to figure out, but he didn't come up with that plan. Is he someone that could come up with a plan like this? I guess we'll find out, Altair. He's got a big job now. Looks like a greedy little boy. 10 degrees Celsius. See, I wonder how they would have gone about this if they still had their previous strategist. Very well founded. Interesting visual. An accurate one, that's for sure. Inconceivable. These guys' fucking faces. See, that's another thing about that previous episode, isn't it? It's now created a bit of a psychological effect on her to want kind of revenge in a way, isn't it? Oh, damn. Nice. Smooth. Oh, here are the rusty cars. You guys about to get crushed. There's the signal. Oh shit, it's all happening so fast. Ah, 4 horses. Ah, went pretty perfectly. Nice. Defeated by a few rusty cars. I'm that walrus looking guy. The Otis scrapped car ambush. Total defeat. Okay. Okay, that played out perfectly. But yeah, what happened to the walrus guy? He was like, where's he at? What a scary guy he was. I wasn't expecting that all to go down so fast. Went off without a hitch. Nippon. Oh shit. Well, at least it was a peaceful, nice death. 30 fucking 2. Crazy. Crazy. I wonder what the life expectancy is in this era. I assume it's both better than olden times, but not quite as good as modern. But this thing, this is beyond modern day, but like hard time if you know what I'm saying. Well, rest in peace, Kaku. Done a hell of a job. Pretty much won. I mean, not by himself, but you could say he won that. He beat Say by himself in a sense. What's this guy yapping about? These guys were planning on taking advantage. We did hear a little bit about guys last week. Really? You've got too big a voice actor to be a small part of this show. This guy is strange, isn't he? So this guy's got some connections with Yamato? Potentially. He is. See, it's really nice to see the Emperor actually like cry like that. Shows that he actually does, like, it affects him. There's the walrus. Confederation. Nice. Very nice. I think you could keep her back. She's got a lot of influence. Well, that was quite a nice, happy ending. Honestly, I wasn't expecting Sei to achieve such a decent ending. Hmm. Yeah. Halfway. I don't even think you're halfway. It's so intense, bro. Something bad. This guy's sweating big time. See, this is more so what I expected. Ah, shit, she's just dead. So, is this Tyra or is this those people we just saw? What do you think? Clearly, it wasn't them. Maybe, but I don't think it was them. See, this is why I was surprised about the outcome. I was sure this guy would not. Oh wow, so they were actually her men. Holy crap. That was ruthless. Oh, and you're now dead. Gotta have you know about it. Wow. So yeah, not unexpected. Like I said, I feel like I was surprised that it even got that far. This guy. Again, that's much more within expectations. Unfortunately, that's a big shame. She just died off screen like that. Jesus Christ. I mean, we know he was kind of planning for this outcome. He kind of attuned his plans towards this retreat, fake retreat, didn't he? So this is all that he's planned. Sorry, I do just need to go back. Isn't that just incredible? Blaming him for the exact thing he fucking done. It's like, yeah. When you get away with it, it's ingenious, but it's like it's so childish in a way as well. But we'll just do it and we'll just blame it on someone else. Like the methods really are incredibly like childish. Yeah, they work every time. The symbolic figure here. So now Tyra's taken even more control of decisions. They just killed them all. Ah, well, brilliant. Ah, wow, it's really undone a lot of good we just done there. A lot of lives that were saved, a lot of the way we accomplished it has been ruined. What an absolute bastard. But you say a lot for how little you've done. He wasn't involved in this arrest. Shows how little he has done. The fact that he's not even fucking arrested along with these guys. Jesus. Wow, not the ending I was expected. Terrible ending. Kaku's dead, Ryumon, Alteru locked up, Tyra got more control than ever. End of the Sei Western Expedition arc. Unfortunately, Wajima died off screen, which was a bit of a shame, honestly. For her. I mean, her character kind of stuff was done. Like, Say was defeated, so not the biggest deal ever, but a bit of a shame the way she died. But yeah, awful. I wasn't expecting things to end like on such a bad note. But still, Aoteru does struggle through, which is awesome to see. There's some kind of like huge map he's sitting on. But yeah, it just shows how little Yoshitsune done when he's not even arrested alongside his comrades. He'll be the one to change things. Yeah, my ass. He done a goddamn thing. Biggest thing he done was in today's episode where he was the rear kind of guard, and it was probably one of the most important roles for that kind of for that plan. To be fair, well, even then, a lot of people could have done that. Yeah, not a great ending. The agreements we all came to. We just end up declaring war on the Say, and yeah, I mean, it feels like we didn't achieve much, but we did. We initially achieved a lot. Like, it was fucking awesome, and then it all just got ruined. All just got absolutely ruined. There's some really intriguing scenes with I forget what the name is, but that other kind of like place. I don't know who these guys are called, but this faction. This guy is very strange. This guy is very strange. Buo, is it? Is it Buo? But yeah, we did hear about how these guys could be planning something in the midst of our kind of battle with Say. So looking forward to seeing more of them next season, perhaps if there is a next season. I do hope and maybe expect there to be, because this season was absolutely amazing. On a popularity level, I'm not sure if this is awfully popular or not. I think it's universally regarded very highly, but I'm not sure if it's like super successful. Hopefully it is, because I'd love to see a season 2. I will actually just look up quickly if anything has been announced. Obviously nothing this episode, like at the end or anything, but yeah, fantastic episode. I will say the only issue I had was the Wajima death. I wish we got to see a little bit more of that and how it went down. Maybe took a bit more time with that. It did feel quite quick. But as I said, her kind of arc and such was over with anyway, so not a massive deal. That also did feel quite quick. The whole actual kind of, we were planning and spoke about it a lot, so I guess that might be why it kind of came about so quick. But it did feel not rushed, but quite quickly paced. The whole rusty car incident, I'll call it. And we did cover a hell of a lot today. Like, a hell of a lot was covered in this final episode. A hell of a lot. So it makes sense why some things felt a little bit rushed, I guess. But yeah, just disastrous ending. And I mean, he spoke about it a few episodes ago. Tyra was planning for this, so I mean, we didn't actually hear his plans, but we knew he had something up his sleeve. So yeah, massive shame. Aoteru in prison, but probably not gonna be staying there long. Hopefully for the good of the show. But yeah, can't wait for a season 2 if that is a possibility. So I had actually seen before watching the episode there's a supposed leak that a season 2 is a thing. I don't really care too much about leaks nor warrant them too much attention, but more often than not they are correct. So nothing official yet, it doesn't seem like, but it seems like there is a strong possibility of a season 2, so I'd absolutely love to see that. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this finale in the comment section. Really good finale. As I said, it did feel a little bit rushed in segments just because of just the scale and how much was shown today. Like this felt like a lot. It almost felt like this could have been 2 episodes worth of stuff today that they packed into here. But if you guys read the source material, let me know how they've done in regards to that kind of in the adaptation kind of sense. Because again, I do feel like it could have been slightly slower, but still fantastic episode. Yeah, leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with these with any of my reactions, and hopefully I'll see you guys back with season 2 whenever that releases.